So I received an email. I'll read it to you guys so you can understand this. It said, Kevin, dear Kevin, I'm a 30-year-old living in California. I'm single and I know I have a problem. I know that my spending is out of control and that I ultimately spend way more than I make. I am very worried. I'm very concerned. I don't know how, but I'm very glad that I found your channel. I have subscribed and I have been watching for a few days to catch up on all your videos. I'm waiting to receive my California inflation relief check, and I'm very scared, but I'm hoping that you can take me under your wing and help me prepare so that I can use this check and use this money to get on track and not fall victim to what I see is coming to the middle class, to the working class poor, to people like me who have an addiction and a problem when it comes to spending, saving, and investing money. I know that I put too much money on a regular basis towards things that are not important. I spend a lot of money at Starbucks. I spend a lot of money at the salons, hair and nails. I have to have the latest fashion. I spend a lot of money online with Fashion Nova and Shine and other mail order clothing companies, all for the hopes of being liked and standing out in the crowd, showing off to people that I don't even know on social media, on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And I feel as though right now, my only saving grace, my only hope once was finding a man that makes a lot of money to take care of me. I've watched other channels on YouTube. Unfortunately, a lot of men are promoting the lifestyle that I have fallen victim to, only to allow me to come to the realization that I'm basically undateable and not wife material in the current path that I'm on right now. I don't believe that that is true. And like I said previously, I'm very happy. I'm not sure how, but I'm very happy that I found your channel. I'm just hoping that you will take me under your wing and show me how I can turn this around before it's too late. Sorry for the long email. Thank you. Looking forward to your reply. Well, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I receive emails like that on a regular basis. Not quite to that extent and that detail, but ultimately the same situation, the same story, the same problem, looking for the same solution. Now, I will say that for folks out there that are in these positions, you're so much better for understanding and realizing the potential problems that you may face and reaching out and trying to find help. The big question is, after you reach out, if you get a response from someone who can actually really help you, someone who's been there, someone who understands both sides of the coin of feeling as though the money is burning a hole in your pocket, falling victim to advertising and marketing from brands like Starbucks, Apple, Nike, Fashion Nova. There's retargeting on the internet that allows these companies to follow you everywhere you go, listen in on your conversations, and advertise in front of you on every platform and find new and exciting ways to take your money. Now, actually pushing towards microtransactions, ultimately faster, easier, smaller transactions that most people will somewhat forget about and not feel, but they add up so quickly that at the end of the day, the end of the week, the end of the month, the end of the year, they are thousands and thousands of dollars out of your bank accounts. Starbucks is one of them. Starbucks is one of them. You don't know how many folks we analyze their budgets and we look at it and we'll see how much money that they are depositing on their Starbucks apps just to be able to buy coffee and scan the app and get rewards points for $6, $7 cup of coffee. multiple times a day. Can you imagine spending $30 a day on coffee? That's $900 a month on coffee. See what I'm saying? Now, for the folks out in California, you guys have a little bit of a boost here, a little bit of a bonus. Now, granted, this is a little bit of the hair of the dog here, but California has released these middle class tax refunds, and they're known as inflation relief payments. And they're being sent out directly to California residents as of yesterday. So if you've gotten one, comment down below. It says that state legislators approved the plan to send direct payments to an estimated 23 million Californians back in June. And since then, the state's Franchise Tax Bureau has slowly released information about who qualifies, how much each recipient qualifies for, and when the batches of payments will go out. And this is something that I was talking to you guys about previously about these government assistance programs and basically how long it takes. So you got to say they were talking about it back in June. So it took a few months to get to this point to send out these checks. And it says, in order to receive an inflation relief check, you must have, one, been a California resident for most of 2020 and are still a resident now. You have also filed your 2020 taxes by October 15th of 2021, and you had to make less than $250,001 in 2020 as an individual, or less than $501,000 $500,001 as a joint filer. So that's basically a short version of how or what qualifications would be required. And then as far as how much you would get, payments can be as small as $200 or as large as $1,050. And how much you receive depends on three factors: your income, your tax filing status, and whether or not you have dependents. So if you guys want more information on the California inflation relief check or inflation check payments, just hit me up. My contact information is in the description. But at the same time, if you also want more information on how if you fall into that category or know someone who falls into that category, because me personally, I've experienced it where I know people that fall into these categories of overspending, money burning a hole in their pocket. Basically folks that are not going to make it just because they want to flex on the gram. They want clout. They want people to look up to them and admire them for the things that they have and what they buy. And they're also probably slightly addicted to the neurological component of buying and spending that happens when you conduct a transaction. And it's actually different depending on whether you use a credit card, whether you use cash, whether you get it instantly or whether you have to wait and receive it in the mail. There's a neurological component there that really kind of zaps people and gets them caught into this whirlwind of continuously spending, wasting on things that they don't need. Here's the crazy part about it. There's people out there that I know that I'll try to speak to and try to help with this. But because we have this relationship or had this relationship already, they don't really want to listen. So sometimes it takes an outside source to get people to listen to the same thing that you were trying to tell them. So if you know anybody who could hear this message and use this message and ultimately help them in their financial journey now, because it's only going to get worse as time goes on and the economy continues to shrink, the job market continues to shrink, and the Fed continues to push to slow inflation. Now is the time to take action. But, it's funny how you can redirect that energy and that feeling that you get from buying and spending money and redirect it to your own company and your own business that makes you money, but you can still buy and spend for your company through cash flow producing assets and investments that can still be used for your benefit, for fun, for your business, but also for growth, income, revenue, and profit. Ultimately, putting more money in your bank account, protecting you and your family financially from the woes and struggles and troubles of the economy and a potential downslide, recession, deep recession, and or hyperinflation. I hope this message hits you guys and helps some people in the right way. If you haven't already, check out this video here and check out this one. Subscribe to the channel, share this video, comment below. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Take care. Be safe. See you soon. Bye.